This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Friday, September 20th. Another hot and sunny day in Dallas, with the high expected to reach triple digits this afternoon. Clear and warm tonight with a low of 77. The weekend will cool off slightly with highs in the mid to upper 90s. Clear skies in the evening with overnight lows in the mid 70s. Here are today's headlines. Dallas Police Chief Eddie García, a popular city leader who has overseen a dramatic downturn in violent crime over 3.5 years, is leaving to become assistant city manager in Austin, going to work for former boss T.C. Broadnax. The 53-year-old Garcia will leave a career in law enforcement to be Austin's top executive over public safety, a position that became open last month. His move to an administration now led by former Dallas City Manager Broadnax comes as Dallas officials and police navigate a year of change and grapple with recent crises, including the brazen killing of Officer Darren Burks last month. News of Garcia's departure came as a shock to many, including city council members and his command staff, especially after he pledged on social media in May that home equals Dallas PD. Community leaders, police, and officials praised Garcia's legacy of annual drops in violent crime, improved morale, and increased trust with residents. Jamie Castro, president of the Dallas Police Association, said he believes Garcia will go down as one of the best chiefs in Dallas Police Department history. Garcia will start in Austin on November 4th, but a date for his last day with DPD was not announced. In other news, a Dallas County District judge on Thursday denied Attorney General Ken Paxton's attempt to block a new State Fair of Texas policy restricting who can bring guns to the 24-day event. The ban will go into effect when the fair kicks off next week. Judge Emily Tobolowsky said Thursday she did not believe there was enough evidence showing any laws were broken by the new restriction, which limits firearm carriers at the fair to elected, appointed, or employed peace officers, and denied the injunction in its entirety. Fair organizers announced August 8th they would increase security and limit who would be allowed to carry guns into Fair Park. The fair previously allowed any attendee with a valid handgun license to bring a gun as long as it was concealed, but state law does not require Texans to have a permit to carry a firearm in a public place. The policy change comes after a man shot 3 people at the fair last year. The nonprofit group leases Fair Park from the city for the event, one of the state's largest annual celebrations and the most attended fair in the country. Dallas officials have maintained city officials were not involved in the fair's decision to enact the new policy. Fair officials say they believe it's their right to take measures they deem fit to protect patrons. Next up, Texas Teachers of Tomorrow, the largest educator preparation program in the state, must prove it has fixed long-standing problems or risk losing approval to operate in Texas. An agreement approved Thursday by the State Board for Educator Certification is the latest move in a multi-year saga that has unfolded while Texas schools struggled to recruit enough qualified teachers. The board's decision ends a legal battle between the state and the educator prep company. But it's not the end of the story for the embattled program. A state-appointed monitor will review company practices and issue a report on its progress by February 13th. If Texas Teachers of Tomorrow fails to meet certain benchmarks, its accreditation will be revoked. An educator prep program without accreditation cannot produce certified teachers. If the company successfully hits the metrics, it will be able to continue doing business in the state. And First Baptist Church has selected the Beck Group, one of Dallas's best-known design and construction companies, to lead the rebuilding of the church's historic sanctuary after a 4-alarm fire destroyed it in July. The church worked with the Beck Group on 2 recent projects, including a $130 million expansion of several of their downtown buildings, finished in 2013. The firm has worked with a number of the area's largest churches, including the Potter's House, Prestonwood Baptist Church, and Gateway Church. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and for the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back on Monday with more from the Dallas Morning News.